What is up, friends? This is Bruce and the Rubric channel. Today we have a long-awaited Harry Potter episode. These don't come out very often because I don't have much space for these sets. Soon there will be a lot more. Today we're unboxing not just any Harry Potter set, we're comparing two older sets and two newer ones that came out not too long ago. So the older sets we have are Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. Here we have two minifigures, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, as well as little spiders, Aragog's children. By the way, I don't have spiders in this color. I think dark peach or dark brown. This is set 75,950 with 157 pieces. The second older set is the triple decker bus. Here we have the conductor Stan Shanpike, the driver Ernie Prang, and Harry Potter. There aren't any super special functions here. The bus opens up and you can go inside. The chandelier swings, which is actually true to the movies. There is also a mysterious chest. This is set number 75,957 with 403 pieces. In the new version, Aragog is still here with the same two minifigures, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. Aragog's children are also present, but there are only two now compared to 5 in the old set. This is set 75,434 with 195 pieces, so there are almost 40 more pieces, but we lost 3 spiders. On the other hand, Aragog here is much more detailed. We'll take a closer look at him once assembled. As for the bus, we actually got more this time, 2 additional minifigures. We even got Pat the Mundane, actually an animagus, but that's Sirius Black, who peeked out from the bushes when Harry ran into the bus. There is also Sleeping Witch, same driver, the same conductor, and Harry Potter. The bus itself looks a bit better in terms of detail now. Of course, this is a newer, fresher set. This is set number 76,446 with 499 pieces. So let's build them, take a look at them assembled, and compare them in the end. Let's go! Alright, time for the comparison. The build was great. For some reason I expected the buses to be bigger, but for a city setup, they are more than enough. Let's start with the buses. What can I say? Yes, the new version is more streamlined, more accurate to the source material. The windows are different. The old ones are too small and look a bit odd, honestly. Not really like bus windows. The new ones look more natural. Inside there is a lot more detailing. The stickers everywhere. Here there is a bed on every floor. In the old version, the second floor just has a chair and the third has some sort of half bed. For builds, we have this chest in the old version. In the new version, we got a lantern with a bench. Harry Potter has this wheeled suitcase. By the way, this is the first time I've seen this piece, the lid. I didn't have any suitcase lids like this before. I mean the chest. So the conductor now, and the conductor now has a newspaper poster instead of the ticket counting device yet in the old version. If we compare the minifigures, I actually prefer the older version because it has this exclusive looking shirt or a suit. Here he has a ticket counting device. And this one doesn't have a device, so accordingly this one will be cheaper and this one will be more valuable, in my opinion. But here we have this little bag instead of the device, which is on his chest. We have the real bag. Oops. As for the driver, actually this is the first time I'm seeing these minifigures. I'm comparing them. As for the driver, I again honestly prefer the old version. The print is more contrasting. Here it's a bit faded. Otherwise, the bald head is the same. Nothing changed here. So, Harry Potter. So, the new version has a more interesting torso print because his shirt peeks out from under his jacket. That makes it more valuable. I think I like it. And of course, we got Sirius Black as the animac is in black. I didn't have this before. There's also the sleeping witch. I love her face print. She really looks asleep. She has two face expressions, and I love her head, of course. I've never had one like this before. So in the end, the new version wins because the boss looks cooler, more streamlined, more accurate, more detailed. The old one looks like a box on wheels, though I do prefer the old chandelier. It's bigger. So let me grab it to show you here. Here's the old chandelier, and here's the new one. The new one is simpler, but the old one is more detailed. But still, the new version is, well, it's better looking, and honestly, it's brand new. This is unopened set, but when I opened it, I found that the windows had yellowed. That's super weird. I thought Lego discolored from sunlight in the room or from the ultraviolet or some dust, but apparently even inside the box the pieces unfortunately can degrade. So another proof, the brown pieces. I also thought they only deteriorated from sun exposure, but inside the box they have already cracked. One piece even broke during assembly. This part barely holds together. That's not really good. That's not great. I'll have to reorder this piece to complete the set and finish it. Now about the spider. This is the old Aragog. What I like about this set is the tree. It's interactive. You press it and it shoots out webbing. Watch, click the mushroom. Yes, here it is. The mushroom flies off. Whoa, a fun play feature. Really childish game. Anyway, we also have more spiders here than in the new set, but the spider, there is this big webbing, but the spider itself, I mean the abdomen, let's call it that. I don't know how to call it. Let's call it the abdomen, and the legs are okay, but the execution of the head, it looks awful. So the eye print is weird. First time I've seen this. Harry Potter has a torch, and Ron Weasley has two face expressions, one of them scared. And now let's compare the spiders side by side. It's obvious the new version wins. It's more detailed, more voluminous, bigger. I don't love the transition here. It's not smooth. It looks a little bit rough, but the old one had the same issue. So the abdomen is better here, and the spring-loaded shooter is also here, adds value to the set. So yes, so respect to the new spider. The piece count increased, probably all went into the spider, but they reduced the tree part. It's really tiny now. There are some blue pieces here, reminding me of the Patronus set. It might look good next to it. There are also these, like this, connection points, maybe for linking with other sets, like trees. Well, let's compare the minifigures. Harry Potter new versus old. Both are cool because they have different torso prints, and the back is fully detailed, so they are equal. As for the Ron, of course the new jacket is way better than the old one. The old one looks blurry and weird, especially the back. The hood. Not sure if it's a hood or a hat. The new one is sharper. Same facial expressions, scared and smiling, and the flashlight is identical. So the new set wins again, though the older versions might be more expensive now, just because they are rare and their minifigures could be worth even more than the new ones. That's all I have to add. The buses will probably go into the city, maybe one of them. As for the spider, I'm not sure it's too big for my forest, for my green zone. My trees aren't that scale actually, so I'll think about where to place it. Maybe I'll make a Harry Potter diorama and move them all there together. Now we'll take a closer look at the minifigures in detail. This was Bruce and Harry Potter. See you next time.